Shut the F up, Booker T. Dang. Please do us a favor and shut your hole, man. No one wants to hear what you got to say. Because you got something to say about anything and everything that occurs in professional wrestling. And you have the most classless and baseless opinions of all time. Anytime something happened in wrestling, here you come talking about, it's not the same. They do too many moves. Oh, Ricochet, Swerve Strickland, they do too many moves. It's not wrestling. It's not a story of it. Bruh, ain't nobody asked you, man. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay? No one needs to hear your mouth about wrestling every time you feel the need to speak on it, all right? We get it. You got your school, you whatever, you had your career, all that good stuff. But let it go. Be retired already. Stop concerning yourself with these young people and what they got going on, man. Like, what makes you even qualified to even tell somebody what they should be doing in wrestling anyway? What have you accomplished? Why should people even listen to you to begin with? Huh? Why? It doesn't make sense. Why should people listen or take advice from one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time? Not just the most decorated black wrestler, because you are that, but one of the more successful wrestlers of all time. Why should people, especially somebody that's trying to break into the professional wrestling business or somebody that's young in the business, listen to a two-time Hall of Famer? One half of the greatest tag teams of all time, multi-time tag team champion, five-time WCW champion, king of the ring at WWE as King Booker. Won a world championship there. And he continues to be a relevant fixture in professional wrestling for over the last 30 years. 30 plus years. Why? Why should people take advice from someone like that? It doesn't make sense. Someone with that type of resume shouldn't be allowed to speak on the current product or the current state of professional wrestling. Because clearly, someone with a resume like that has no grounds to speak on it because they don't know what they're talking about. Because they're from the old school. Wrist watches and wrist locks and head swatches and headlocks. That's where he's from. So why should we listen to him? I think I pretty much made it pretty much clear why people should listen to him. And I think it's time for everybody to start showing Booker T a little respect. Especially my people. Because anytime he says something about somebody that we like, everybody want to go off the deep end calling him a sellout, saying this and he an uncle this, and I'm not even going to say it because I would never put that on Booker T. Just because he don't like to say the N-word. One of the reasons. Hey, the man's in his 60s, all right? He come from a time where that word actually hurt people. Hurt people, okay? It wasn't a term of endearment when he was a child. Maybe it became one when he got a little older, but he's definitely from that era where that word affected his parents. And maybe even him or his older brother, Stevie Ray. So I'm sick of the Booker T slander and the Booker T disrespect. Now I get it. Booker T is from a different generation. He's from the old school. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I would say this. For anybody to have an issue with Booker T or what he's saying, let's try to do whatever advice. He runs a successful wrestling school. So if he gives advice, just try it out. And if it don't work for you, go back to doing what you was doing. But don't get to saying that he's this, that, and the third. Then we got people like DJ Vlad trying to diss him and do all this and try to make him associated with somebody that's real bad for business. Trying to ruin the man. And we're not going to let no outsider outside of wrestling take down Booker T. And my people, y'all need to put some respect on Booker T's name. You need to. You have to, man. If you're a black wrestler right now, that's the standard. Booker T is the goalpost when it comes to black wrestlers. That is a career you want. That's a career you need. And if you look at the people that take heed to him, look at them. Look at Trick Williams. Y'all think Trick Williams would be this far if he didn't listen to Booker T? Y'all think Trick Williams went up in there thinking, oh, I don't need to listen to this the whole time, I'm doing my own thing? No. For one, Trick Williams came from football. So he gonna listen to whatever. He gonna be a sponge and absorb everything. So I said all this to say this. I said a lot. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Booker T slander. You don't have to agree with him. You don't have to like what he says. You don't have to like none of his hot takes or cold takes. But you gotta respect the man. You gotta respect what he did, what he's done, what he continued to do for the business, man. His school alone has been open for 20 plus years. He gave us the Usos. He gave us Athena, the longest reigning women's champion in Ring of Honor history. A sister, man. And y'all love y'all some Athena. He probably gave us more. There's more out there. Zilla Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Helped mold him as well. Booker T, to me, is the most important black wrestler of my generation. And it should be of generations to come. Nothing against every other black wrestler because we have some great ones out there. But as far as the marking stick, the goalpost, the standard, Booker T is that. So remember that and think about all the accolades and think about all the doors he kicked down and all the barriers he broke for us black people or black wrestlers. I'm not a wrestler, but black wrestlers to be successful in the business during a time where black wrestlers weren't necessarily favorable. Think about that before you fix your mouth to say anything negative about Booker T. And like I always say, it's enough negative things that's said about pro wrestling. Dare to be different. Be positive. Smark Henry, world's strongest Smark. And I'm out.